Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steve Abbott is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Pete
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand in D-Row. Through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a
and he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Should be 78 degrees at first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game. I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Hit to first. He's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
So coming to the plate, J.C. Embry, 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now. And now a pitch on the way. And that's finally over for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Count still full, 3-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In now, Ryan Buckner.
The first baseman.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll come into play here at 319. 21 homers and 82 runs batted in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chet Steadman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Standing in, Michael Black. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the second baseman, Michael Black.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Steven De La Cruz.
Digging in, Steven De La Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate, Mark Drake. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. The 3-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Reds are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Jimmy Grimes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gill is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Sito Suzuki.
Coming to the plate now, Sito Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gerald is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
So in now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, William Goddard, and they'll need him to get something going here.
William Goddard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Willie Gill.
Digging in, Willie Gill. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So striding in, Ken Gerald. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
This ball will be chopped foul. Gill leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at for ball 3. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Into the box now, Andres Alvarado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Stedman is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Still even at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in now, Alexis Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Into the box, Nicholas Horner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. 1-0. Two balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jeff.
To the plate now, Chet Steadman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
That sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Ready for another chance? Keith Armstrong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. One out and a runner on second base. 1-2.
2 strikes.
As a look, now the pitch. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Freddie Santiago is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Aye.
2 out here and a runner at second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Steve Abbott.
The pitcher, Steve Abbott.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's 1 away. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Black, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Steven De La Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a pickoff play at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
This is popped up. Buckner in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall. A base hit. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Mark Drake.
Into the box, Mark Drake saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, William Goddard.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, William Goddard. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. way up into the moon deck and out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
At the plate now, Willie Gill. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So stepping in, Ken Gerald. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Three runs already home here. Pitch out, nothing doing. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Cincinnati. Willie Molina will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 6, Willie Molina.
Digging in now, J.C. Embry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat,
That was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
The 1-0. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
High in the air out to center field. Gerald is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Jimmy Grimes, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
2 balls. No.
Grimes is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels coming from that side. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
Count it 3-1.
There's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So striding forward now, Sito Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2.
Ball.
Grounded to the right. He'll get it to the pitcher, covering a terrific play as the side is retired. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
At the plate, Andres Alvarado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punches